What's going on, everybody? Happy Monday. This is a brand new show that I'm excited to jump into. Yeah. Shout out to Legend hitting us with a raid right off the bat. Jeez, OP, dude. We were not prepared. I feel so unprepared for this, but doing it anyways. You may be wondering, what the hell's going on? This isn't Whispers of Doom, and you're right. Cody has abandoned us for more important things, like getting his master's degree. So, no. In all seriousness, he was stressing about that, and just a whole slew of other things happening in his real life outside of the game in the studio. So we encouraged him to step away, take a little break, and focus on that. So we're switching gears and scrambled to put this little thing together here. We're playing through Paizo's Claws of the Tyrant, the first adventure found in this anthology of adventures, Graveland Survivors, where we're all starting off as level 1 PCs. So I'm very excited to kind of get this fresh start with the cast here. Yeah. Speaking of the cast, maybe I should introduce myself. My name's Robert. Did I say that already? I don't remember.
You have
Anyways,
not.
Let's.
This whole time I was like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, I'm Robert. I'm running the game, and this is my take on this adventure. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Before we jump in, I want to introduce our lovely players here. We've got Dylan and Jacob and Tim. Tim from the Random Rolls podcast side of the studio. But I'll let you guys talk a little bit about who you are, maybe a little bit about the character you'll be playing in this adventure, how your weekend went, if there's anything exciting you're looking forward to in the coming year or week or this adventure, or just in general. I don't know. Let's just hang out and talk. It's been a while since
Yeah, just share your vibe.
Yeah, share your vibe, as the kids say.
Yeah. Anyway.
Dylan, you're talking.
Yeah.
Go.
My name is Dylan. I'm excited to jump into this new thing here and play a new character with a new story. After just leveling up to level 8 and getting used to a level 7 character, finally going back to level 1 is going to be... It's always fun, but it's always... When you jump right back to level 1 from medium level, where characters are really fleshing out their abilities, it's like, I can do one thing. I'm just gonna keep doing that thing. So I'm excited to just hammer the shit out of Hunt Prey with my and also I'm going back to human, my roots. I'm throwing away the crazy ancestries and going back to a human.
Your human roots.
Yeah. So I'm playing Gaston, who is a human. I said Hunt Prey. That slipped, so he's a ranger. He has an animal companion who we'll introduce later, but that's all I'll say for now. But I'm excited to get into playing Gaston. I think he's going to be he'll be interesting. But I have been rebuilding my wife's bike from college, so it is completely torn down. That is what I have been doing for my weekend, and I am excited to be done with that. It was a little more than I thought it would be. When you open up a lot of things that are metal and 10 years old, there is way more rust than you would expect. So my hands are soaked with evaporust and probably forever changed. That's enough. I'll throw it over to you, Jacob.
Okay. I am Jacob, returning from Whispers of Doom. I am playing Rote Drumhead. As you can see by the icon, I am a rat folk. I will not be telling you my class. However, I don't know if it's available on Twitch because the VOD is a lot smaller on the other screen, but there's a little buff on all of the party icons currently that gives away my class if you have super eagle eyes.
Yeah.
Outside of that, shout out to thank you for Legend dropping in and rating, and also we mentioned Cody. I saw Cody in the chat. So
Hooray.
thank you for making time to come hang out with us. I know you're super busy.
Yeah.
Something I'm looking forward to or doing or something. Um, I am just doing a lot of creating. We're working on stuff for the channel, for my stuff. I'm just all in video editing and streaming and all this stuff, and a lot of it is, especially on the streaming side, is super new. So it takes too much of my time outside of work that we all got to have a day job for now. So that's yeah, I like creative endeavors. But I'm gonna pass it over to Tim.
Oh, thank you. I'm Tim. I'm playing Merrick. Merrick is a boring old human. Yeah, retired soldier, being a guard right now. It's just a barrel of laughs. He might get kind of rowdy when he gets drunk. We'll find out.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's just generally, this is the easy job in a nice quiet town. Nothing will go wrong. I did just notice that the background looks like a badass pinball machine.
It does.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
I need some of that. On the weekend, I'm putting a bunch of my creative endeavors on pause. Really, I needed a break. Just 100%ed Hades 2.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic
Ooh,
game.
Dang,
nice.
dude.
That took a while. Yeah. That 3D printing an enclosure for my printer because I realized it's time. Somebody was asking me about that. I was like, I should really get on that after like a year later. But that's what I'm doing. Robert, what's going on with you?
Oh, too much. There's way too much going on in my life. I can't not be busy, and it's probably a detriment to some side of my life that is now a blind spot that I've completely left behind and forgotten about. Some dark corner of my house. I don't know. I'm looking forward to being done with building a shed, because I started that last month, and I was like, yeah, I can be done with this in a month, and it's been like 2.5 months already. So spending my weekends doing that, and just trying to hang out with the family, and boring domestic stuff, catching up on chores and all that stupid nonsense that you got to do if you want clean underwear. Can't be walking around the house with fucking shit stains. What kind of barbarian do you think I am, Dylan? God.
What?
No.
I mean, I think it's a fair request.
Yeah. I was shaking my head in agreement, like, yeah, no, you can't do that. Not judgment.
Jeez.
Yeah, no, it's there's a lot going on in my household. Yeah, we just built a little playpen for our daughter who's starting to crawl. She's doing that backwards kind of push thing now. Teething super hard. Today was real rough for her, but she's gosh dang cute. Tell you what. I'll also tell you what. Get into our goddamn Discord and hang out with us and talk nerdy. I don't know why my voice changed all of a sudden, but here we are. I don't know who I am anymore. Come
It's a
hang
new
out
show.
and talk to us in our Discord hangout. Talk about the show. Talk about your shows if you got some. Talk about your games. Join some games. Start some games. Games. What else? In our live stream, if you're there in chat, you can participate and have a direct effect on the narrative if you spend channel points. You can gift some of these chuckleheads loot. You can create an NPC. You can give them a magical item. All kinds of fun stuff. But if you want more fun stuff to do in the chat, if you check out our Stream Loots page, you can purchase booster packs there. There's custom-made cards that you can play during the narrative that will have an immediate effect even on the story. If you are a subscriber to the channel, you'll be gifted a booster pack every month to kind of play as instead of purchasing them outright. But anything to help us out is greatly appreciated, as we're a small group of nerds that just love doing this stuff. So I see something that you said in chat, Jacob, about me needing to wear mustache glasses. What is that about? What are you talking about?
We're having a very public side conversation about you.
You saw my
I
name
gotta
in
catch
a
up here.
Tiny text.
The,
Robert
the
Mustache.
joke is that whenever you read the copy, you drop into a new different voice.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, I think
Yeah.
you just need like some sort of glasses or signifier. It's like, all right, now we're gonna talk about this.
This is the recap. Yeah.
This rude and
It's like-
tootin' good and old time.
Yeah,
start
if you
of
want to have us a good old time,
last
join
day-
us in our
yeah.
Discord.
The Cora recap. The old timey radio announcer guy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that voice. With
Yeah.
the, like the teeny microphone.
Yeah.
Voice. It's awesome.
Anyway, sorry.
That's awesome. Well, yeah, I don't think I got much else to say. Any other call to actions from you guys? Any other announcements? No? It's quiet. All is
No.
quiet on the Western
Be
Um,
excellent to each
I'm
other.
ready.
Front. Be excellent.
Yeah.
Be righteous.
Yes, be good
Uh,
creatures.
Be good creatures. That's good. Yes. Cool. Well, if we're all done with that nonsense, are you all ready to live by
Live
the
by
die,
the die.
die by the
Die
Die
die?
by the die.
Got Tim. We don't do that on the Random Rolls
Ah.
podcast.
Yeah.
I just realized.
Yeah, we didn't even tell him. Good thing. Yeah. Thank you.
Surprise, bitch.
Yeah.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I didn't sign up for this.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Check out the check out the Random Rolls podcast.
Bingo.
Where after the live stream, this is going to be an audio only version of it thrown on there. After our last run of ... What the hell was the last game we played on there? I can't remember.
On
It's
Random
been
Rolls?
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk?
Cyberpunk Red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On the Random Rolls podcast, we play through a slew of other tabletop RPGs, indie, adjacent, or otherwise. Yeah, there's a bunch of fun games on there that we explore. But yeah, check it out. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your other fellow degenerates that we're awesome, and you love us. Oh, anywhere you listen to these, give us a review, 5 stars or 1 star. No, don't do that. Just don't do anything if you don't like us. It's either 5 stars or GTFO.
Nice.
Or maybe 4. 3 is acceptable.
Ironic
Give us
5 stars would be work as well. Yeah.
Did you say an erotic 5 stars?
Ironic.
Ironic.
Oh, ironic.
I mean, erotic 5 stars would also work. Whatever 5
I
stars.
mean, that's how you get 5 stars.
you want to justify it.
I
Just
would take either version of those 5 stars.
just remove one button there, Robert. Just one lower
Just
down.
one.
Yeah.
Just one. There we go.
Yeah. There it is.
5-star review
Yeah.
right there. That's what we got.
All right, you can see
Thirst trap.
my black shirt underneath this flannel I'm wearing because it's cold out here in California. But probably not as bad as where you are, Tim. The great.
In sunny Canada.
I was gonna say.
It was raining for the last 2 months, but now it's
Calgary maybe, but
Yeah. West Coast, man. It's
West
great.
Coast, best coast.
West
Yep.
Coast, best
Except for all that rain.
coast. Okay,
We're
let's
just
get
flooding.
into it, shall we?
Yes.
All right. So, yeah. So we're playing Graveland Survivors. First adventure. Blah blah blah. I did that. So I'm gonna take a moment to kind of set the scene a bit. All right. So, yeah. Fade to black.
Ooh, good
It
song.
is the festival's eve at Yua's Hope. The festival is called Harvest Home. But before we get into that, let's take a journey into our mind and imagine this. Splayed across the northwestern portion of Lake Encarthen and claiming the northern part of the Fangwoods, we find the quiet kingdom of Lastwall. 900 years after the Shining Crusade against the undead forces of Tar Baphon, the Whispering Tyrant, Lich and Wizard King of Ustalav. This region and its inhabitants has found peace, though there are slight conflicts against the more aggressive orc tribes from the holds of Belskin. Lastwall and its knights have stood guard. We see dusk beginning to settle across the land as our vision scans the northern part of the kingdom. On the river border of Ustalav and Lastwall, we see the shining city of Vigil, a mighty fortress of 2 concentric walls and 6 Tall, watchful towers, bathed in magical light, staying true to its name. A couple hundred miles to the southeast, we see the lakeport city of Volumis, the largest and oldest city in Lastwall. It's sprawled across the northwestern shoreline of Lake Uncarthan, busy with ships, shipments, and hopeful knight princesses. Our adventure doesn't start in either of these two towns, though. As our vision pans over the horizon, over open plains, pockets of forests, and small groupings of cabins and campfires, we go inland, somewhere between the borders of the northern Fangwood Forest and Pines Flow River. From above, fields lie oddly squared, but harvested. Roads and fence lines maintained well enough. Farmers, laborers, and families can be seen returning to their homes, lighting their hearth fires, closing windows. We see smoke gently rising from their chimneys, and we might catch the scent of bread and cider drifting through the air. Our view drifts downward over darkening treetops and lantern-lit roads toward a settlement nestled between forest and field. Wagons roll in with the last bits of supplies for the Harvest Home Festival here in Yua's home. Neighbors call greetings across the green. You hear laughter ringing out. Excited chatter is careless and unguarded. Here in Yua's Hope, a well-kept town whose timber buildings rest on old stone foundations arranged along a main dirt road that cuts through its center and connects a handful of essential services, such as the restaurant of the Open Pot. The town's only true restaurant fills the air with the scent of hot meals and shared tables, while Hope's Breath Inn bustles with travelers, merchants, and visiting crusaders moving along Lastwall's borders. Faith and civic life anchor the settlement at the All-Spiral Cathedral and the nearby town hall, while the Mordesha House Lodge offers more private accommodations for notable guests. Most of the population lives along the clustered homes of the residential district, with trade flowing in and out across the East Lane Bridge, the town's eastern approach. A ways to the northwest, though, stands a great barn, once a simple storehouse, now transformed into a communal hall and the beating heart of the festival. The dirt road meanders from the center of town and to it. Inside, we see its doors thrown open. Fresh planks cover the floor within, and lanterns hang from beams. Vendor tables are set up and line the walls and spill outward, stacked with preserves, charms, toys, cloths, anything meant for trade. You can find it there. Meant to last for a week's worth of celebration. Inside the barn, we see a tall man with sharp Chilaxian features. He adjusts his flamboyant coat, smoothing it as though the lanterns themselves are judging him. His black hair is immaculate, his posture theatrical, even as he sits at rest. He hums, he stops, he corrects himself, and finally turns with a little bit of a flourish. Standing on the temporary stage inside the barn, we see this man that we'll call Elizo Shardhelm, the leader of a troupe, of a band known as the Querulous Quintet. Next to him, very nearby, is a halfling with wheat-colored curls that leans against the support beam. His boots are crossed. Expression is curated of boredom. Clothes are practical but spotless, and his fingers flip a coin with lazy precision. When someone walks up and asks us if he's part of the band, he smirks before answering. He's like, against my better judgment. This is Crassian Patertap. At the foot of the stage, we see two goblins arguing intensely over a harness of straps and bells. One wears a halfling-sized wig that slides askew whenever he gestures, and the other keeps adding spikes to things that already jingle loudly enough. Both are green-skinned, red-eyed, and utterly convinced that either of them are right. This is Bicky and Clem. There's a fifth place on the stage, a chair maybe, or a stand. I'm not quite sure, but everyone glances at it now and then. But it seems like that chair is a promise to somebody. Just outside the barn, though, there's a towering half-orc unloading crates from a wagon with controlled and deliberate strength. His armor is travel-worn but meticulously maintained. Movements of discipline. He's sweaty, wipes his brow, works with a steady pace, ignoring most of the noise around him. When a pair of hands tug at him. Garrig, come on, share some of what you got. We see two children staring up at him, eyes wide, kind of tumbling over each other's voices as they ask about a recent crate that he's just dropped off filled with sweets and treats. The orc kind of sighs, half-orc sighs, and he reaches into a crate producing a bag of wrapped confections and kind of opens it up with surprising care. And he says, "Easy with all these. We don't want your teeth to rot." And then, that's Garrick. Garrick the half-orc. Watching all the work kind of unravel before the evening, we see this broad-shouldered, gray-haired woman. Two older women in retired Crusader armor. They're wearing their full regalia almost. This one of them is broad-shouldered, gray-haired, and her voice is clipped and precise as she kind of assigns tasks quietly. The other woman next to her smiles easily, even as her eyes constantly sweep the crowd. They kind of move people where they need to be to prevent bottlenecks and keep tempers from flaring. These are Arliss Blightender and Verena Blightender, retired Knights of Ozum, acting as festival coordinators and informal crowd marshals. Between them darts a young man with ink-stained fingers and boundless energy, carrying messages, stacking crates, and nearly colliding with everyone he passes, trying to help where he can, even if he's not asked to, maybe causing more issue than not. His grin suggests that the world is personally promised him tomorrow. Words are hard. His grin suggests the world has personally promised him tomorrow will be perfect. His mothers rein him in occasionally, just long enough for him to kind of brush them off to run off again. This is their son, Marco Blightender. Near a vendor table, we see a woman with raven hair, warm eyes that is arranging jars of preserves with reverent care. The lantern light reflects off her skin, lending her a subtle radiance she doesn't seem to notice. She laughs quite easily as people offer her help and vice versa. For a moment, though, a keen eye might see her hand rest at her midsection more often than not. This is Herdaw Pulsoma, the proprietor of the Hope's Breath Inn. But she gestures proudly to anybody walking by at her stand. Sorry, this is a long intro. There's a lot of NPCs we've got to introduce, and then we'll get to you guys, I promise.
This is Robert's game, damn it.
Yeah.
At the edge of the green in front of the barn, we see a silver-haired woman and a red-haired man that stand slightly apart from the crowd. Their clothes are practical, earth-toned, and well-suited for travel rather than celebration. They watch the bustle with polite smiles that don't quite reach their eyes. Crowds press too close. Noise carries too far. After a brief exchange, they kind of turn to each other and just nod and watch. You might see them eyeing the two children, pestering Garrick for a moment. And They kind of shake their heads and smile again. These two are the parents of those two children, Jono Brushpaw and Yaluva Brushpaw. Their kids' names I forgot to mention are Retsnav and Retsnov. Who's next? Okay, here. Near a stack of half-assembled festival games, we see a dwarven woman testing a table with a sharp kick. Satisfied, she adjusts a brace with a quick and efficient hand movement. Stance is solid and uncompromising. This is Rockville Hardbrow. She says, "It'll hold." And then, moving through it all with calm inevitability, is a tall man in simple robes, offering guidance and easing any potential tempers and just talking to people politely. This man is Constant Russi. He is the primary priest at the All Spiral Cathedral. And then we have an older knight in crimson-trimmed armor that observes this entire affair with measured approval. His measured approval. He stands relaxed, but his attention is absolute. When Constant meets his gaze, this knight inclines his head once, proud and certain. This is Sir Nalith Clearwater, who is Constant's mentor. Last but not least, we have overseeing the affairs also is a woman in gilded armor, etched with Lastwall sigils. Her presence is commanding, and without raising her voice, she confers quietly with the Blightenders. Can't quite hear what they're talking about, but they're kind of watching. And this is Dame Talia Gildar. So, all that said, all those NPCs. Dylan, let's start with you.
Right.
Whereabouts would Gaston be? What would he be doing as the events are kind of unfolding before you of the beginning of this festival? All the vendors are here, locals are here, kind of preparing, decorating, and all that.
Yeah, I think Gaston is strolling much like the first person you introduced, has Chilaxian looks, is walking around that same, for lack of a better term, stuck up posture. Very, very upright, walking through the market, looking at all the merchants' wares and scoffing at what he deems to be substandard quality, kind of walking through, just looking, taking all of it in, looking around at everything. He is new to town, relatively new. He's just kind of stopping in overnight, a couple of nights here before he travels on. So he's not here really for the festival, but he's going to take it in as entertainment. This kind of like how you would look at, I don't know, like an ant farm or something, like, oh, it's crazy how these people operate in these small towns. So yeah, he's kind of just like walking around like, oh, interesting. And then beside him, I should describe him as well. So he's got black hair pulled back in a ponytail tied with a little ribbon, and he wears furs and hides that are stitched together over his shoulders and arms. Across his back, he under some of the furs are somewhat concealed but not totally, are a couple of blades. Yeah, he's not overly adorned. He has a travel pack with him, and beside him is his animal companion Tiger, who is named Rupert. And every now and then he'll be like, oh, Rupert, look at this. Oh, I can't believe this. Ugh. And he'll just like scoff and kind of like walk on a little bit further. He's not outwardly like, how dare you sell this in the market? This is utter trash. But he's very much like, this is below me. but he has nothing else to do, so he's kind of, like I said, just walking through the market, watching all people watching, essentially. So
Okay. Cool. Just walking around the outside of the barn, the market.
mm-hmm.
Vendors are still setting up.
over if it takes a while, he's probably going to just keep looping the same area. I don't want to say too much, but it's probably wearing a path into the ground.
Okay.
Throughout the afternoon.
All right. Okay. When you scoff at when you're scoffing at one of the vendor's items, this woman says, "Is there something not to your liking, sir?" And this is her dog.
Man, I forget if you play an asshole, you have to be an asshole. It's always fun in theory, like, this guy's gonna be a dick. It's like, oh, and I have to be mean to an old lady.
Your first evil run, and you're like, you have to be mean to the old lady. Yeah.
No, he's just like, I wouldn't say he's evil. he's an asshole.
He's touring the provinces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bit
this
of a
woman.
pompous
The quaint
prick.
provincial life.
Exactly.
She says, "If it's the preserves you don't like, I've got fresh goods baked."
No, that's quite all right. Just admiring the, well, I'm just used to finer things in life, and I suppose I must get used to it, but it's going to take some time. Sorry.
Oh, so you're not
Yes.
you're not from here? You use Hope or nearby?
No, I'm from far away, far from the south, far to the south in Cheliax,
Oh.
Logus. I'm on my way north, just stopping through, and, well, this quaint town is somewhat entertaining to me. I didn't mean to offend you, but it's how I am trying to be polite, and I'm losing the words. So I'm going to go now.
Well, all right. I'll have better, warm, and fresher pastries in the morning. Welcome to U.S. Hope, stranger.
He's gone.
All right. She kind of
He also like felt awkward, like
she kind of just shakes her head and then goes back to putting her kind of stall together.
Yeah, and then 10 minutes later he probably walks back by that and goes, huh, ugh, and does the same, like almost like restarts the same thing, just forgets that had happened. So
What the? Okay.
Oh boy.
That's great.
All right. Making the rounds. First interaction with one of these NPCs here. So yeah, anybody else want to have a go?
Sure. You can jump in there. I think you can pan back and you can see a guard standing there eyeballing this new guy who's seems to be interrupting people while they're setting up. And there's one kind of like eyeballing him. And then goes back to talking to one of the organizers, whoever that might be, and being like, okay, so there's a riddle contest, and they're supposed to find me, and then I tell them this, I read them this, and then I send them to the well. Is that what I have to do?
Yep. You got it. You're talking to Rockville. Yeah, the dwarven woman.
Okay. Oh yeah, I don't get it, but yeah, sure. Yeah, happy to do that.
Yeah,
I think it's just,
you don't have to
just
worry about this for a few days. The scavenger hunt's not until the 19th, middle of the week on Oath Day.
Okay.
The day of the day we celebrate the last inheritor. Day of the last inheritor. For Iomade.
great.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. He just keeps looking distracted, and he's like, "Oh, that blight tender kid's being, I don't know. Just gotta keep an eye on him." Hey, Marco, Marco. Okay. Here we go. The kid's getting in trouble. Okay,
Marco
so sorry,
Marco
19th.
just waves at you. He's probably like 8, 9 years old right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kid's gonna be trouble. Anyway. Yeah, no, I got it. Is there anything else I need to be keeping an eye on?
I don't think so. But if you want to help me fiddle with these contraptions, I could use an extra hat.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Let me just walk over to her table, and it's got a big halberd. Put that down. Should describe Marco.
Yeah.
He has this kind of like sad face. So it's this sort of resting face, but it's generally just he's this happy guy ready to help out. Kind of starting to gray a bit. Breastplate, guard, like the standard guard uniform. There's like 2 uniforms and 3 guards in this town. They kind of share equipment just because you need guards to be around, just generally keeping the peace. But yeah, it's more ceremonial. Or he kind of knows a bunch of the drunks in town by name, helps them out, drinks with them sometimes, but deals with them if they get a bit too rowdy, that type of thing. Yeah, happy to help. Go put the halberd down and start helping with these contraptions.
Yeah, just hold that part of the table up there. I gotta flip
Yeah,
a leg
sure.
down. Perfect. Hold it right there. Steady. It's almost straight. And then Marco runs up and says, "I can help too."
Whoa, hold up. Oh, wait, no.
And
hold up.
then he actually makes it more difficult. But he's got a weird angle where if he doesn't help you, all of you are gonna the contraption's gonna drop. It's
Okay.
it's like filled with gears. It's basically got like a setup of like 4 or 5 different little catapults and a tower on one end. But you're able to ride it with Marco's help, but it's awkward and heavy for a second. It's like, you guys almost dropped that. If I wasn't here to help, then you would have broke the whole thing.
Yeah, thanks, kid.
You're welcome. And Rockville says, "Yeah, bugger off."
Yeah, it's hopefully he'll grow out of it. Anyway,
Hopefully.
yeah. So what is this? And he'll start like poking at it a bit.
Give it a test.
Little game, sure. We can cut away from here while he's testing out this
Yeah.
thing.
Also, I would just like to say that Dylan, misheard that the market was being like still set up and ready to go. I thought it was a little further along. So it's like you're like in the farmer's market before anybody has fruit out, and you're like, this table's shit. I feel,
Yeah.
Okay. Still, that's still probably what he would be doing, but I just want to clarify that I
Nice.
misunderstood that it was still. I thought it was a little further along than like, we don't have anything out yet. But anyway, yeah, my bad.
That's all good. Yeah, no, the
He's
people
still
that-
doing that, judging everyone.
yeah,
I've
this
totally
is-
seen those people at farmers markets.
This is
Yeah.
Festival Eve, the night before the festival begins in full swing tomorrow. On
Copy.
Star Day. Yeah, but I mean, you're checking it out. There's people doing the same as you. Not as rude, but yeah, they're checking out what's gonna be happening over the course of the week. Kind of getting hyped up about the events and the festivities. Trying to like, oh, I'm gonna come back here tomorrow, and they've got this. You know, people walking around. There's almost 200 families in all of U.S. Hope and the surrounding farms. So there's a good amount of people walking around right now. Yeah, okay. I guess that leaves Jacob and Rote.
All right. Yeah, so the camera will kind of zoom out again and then move over to the inn where there are folks setting up on the stage, and we see the back door fly open and just as like this little individual runs in, this rat folk with a massive drum strapped to their back. On one hand, like on one side, you see kind of like large padded drumsticks hanging off, and then you can see that there's this large drum and then a small assortment of like smaller drums. Like, how does this fit on this little thing that's like 3.5 feet tall? But it's working. Um, Barely. I just kind of run in, look over at the stage, see the goblins. You told me the wrong time again. I was going to be here early. Aliso has already been Hold on. I had to run all the way across US Hope to get here on time. I'm sorry, Aliso. I'm gonna set up right now.
He doesn't even. He just gives you like a shake of his head. But this is Bicky and Kleb.
Well, I move up onto the stage and begin setting up and just kind of stink eye Blicky out of the corner of my eye, uh in almost like a, I don't know, in some like sort of like office context, right? Blicky, I'm a better percussionist than Blicky. I have been playing the drums much longer than Blicky has, and yet she doesn't like me because I'm better. And Kleb, well, Kleb is with Blicky because so Kleb doesn't like me. So that means most of the band doesn't like me, and Crassian hates everyone but himself. Therefore, most of the band doesn't like me, but I'm a rat folk. And between the rat folks and the goblins, that means Alizo has a menagerie.
Look at him.
I thought
Look
escaping
at him.
the big city would be good.
Look at him, Clem. He's talking to himself again.
I, I hear you, Piggy. And guess what? I'm going to run circus. You have one drum on you. I have the bass. All the way to the alto. I'm going to play around and around. And I just start muttering to myself as it's like set up and I'm testing.
As you say that, they both grab your drumsticks or whatever loose items you have on you and start to run around you. And
No, I mean that.
And around, and they start banging on your drums. They're not even set up yet, and then their
That's
own drums.
not how you do it.
Eliza, he looks annoyed, rightly so, and he says, "Calm down, you all. Relax. Get into place. We have to rehearse before tomorrow.
Right.
We've got one set in the evening and another set the day after. Who knows what encores we'll have throughout the week. We're the mainstay for this band and the whole festival, as we are every year. And, well, I'm glad you're at least in one piece. Becky, Kleb, why did you tell, what's your character's name again? Shit.
Rote.
Every game, it doesn't matter. Why did you tell Rote the wrong time? It's because it was funny, of course. Sit down. Come on. We gotta rehearse. And then he kind of stands up and clears his throat, and you see the Crassian, the halfling, kind of get up from leaning on a post and walks over to the stage. Oh, and to clarify, you're in the barn, not an inn. The Great Barn is just off a ways from the town center.
The Great Barn, yes.
The festival draws its people away from the town center. People kind of have to walk through the town center as a way to kind of like, get them to shop there also, and vice versa. To leave the town, you got to walk back. It's all set up very nicely, and it's quaint. Crashing kind of just shakes his head. He's like, "I'm working with a bunch of idiots," and then gets in place too and starts to clear his throat also. Eliza's just all right. Well, this is the set list. He kind of hands out small pieces of paper to all of you. It's not much has changed, but let's get to it.
Right. I'm gonna snap back my drumsticks from Bicky now that she's offered them after they've tormented me, and kind of walk with tail tucked and snout down over to my drums.
Okay, and everybody's in place and waiting for Elizo to kind of give them the cue, but he's taking extra care and time to fix his coat and fix his hair, and maybe he pulls out a little jar of salve and presses it to his lips and kind of goes, and then he begins singing. You all play along too. The rehearsal has begun. Yeah, so it is dusk. Night has just settled across the barn, and you as Hope. Yeah, you think maybe for a couple more hours, the vendors here are gonna have their stalls ready for tomorrow morning. If you don't want to do anything else for the evening, it begins to clear out.
I think Gaston would walk into that rehearsal and just like listen, sit in like the back corner and listen. And depending on how good they are, actually maybe be impressed if they're decent. He does have a lute on his person, kind of again tucked under his little furs, under his fur hide cloak, whatever the hell. It's in his little pocket. You know how adventuring is in these games. You have all this stuff. Where do you carry it? Yeah, that little pocket that you have in denim jeans. That's like inside of your pocket. That's where he keeps his loot.
marsupial?
Yeah.
Tiny loot.
Yeah, it's the world's smallest loot. No, but he's interested in the music, and he's probably. I envision him like eating a turkey leg that he's begrudgingly taken and was surprised with how delicious it actually is, and it is just eating something in the back, taking in a little bit of the music. Yeah, just kind of peeking in. Maybe not in the corner, but just peeking in and listening. And
Okay.
It's kind of like, oh, this place maybe isn't as shitty as I thought. They can play music, and this turkey is good.
Yeah, it's so the people that are staying, the vendors that are staying, they're kind of hanging out, and it's after hours for the workers, right? So they're relaxing, hanging out, talking shop, and just enjoying the rehearsal. There's a few people around, but Merrick, you're approached by Talia Gildar. She's old, probably in her like late 60s, but she's still pretty like fit and form and well respected. She's a retired knight of Ozum and kind of the one of the leaders here. There's no mayor or anything like that. It's kind of just it's a bit of a meritocracy of sorts. But she kind of elbows you a bit. She says, "Why don't you keep an eye on that one?" And she kind of gestures to Gaston. I'm good at reading people, and his sort doesn't seem to belong here in you as Hope.
Yeah, I think he'll look over at the guy and be like, "Yeah, I'm keeping an eye and see her." And be like, "Oh, ma'am. Yes, definitely." Like complaining about our simple wares, if I ever heard correctly, but
well, sometimes simple is nice, isn't it?
Yes. I mean, that's why we do what we do.
How have you been faring since your assignment here?
Good. Yeah. I think everyone's decently respectful. No, I mean, I think some folks may think that there's a lot of trouble here, but I mean, a couple drunks every now and again. When I know where they live and what their names are, or who their names are, sorry, and I can just walk them home.
Yes, it's quite nice, to be honest.
Yes. Yeah. Nice. Yes. Nice and quiet.
Well,
thank you for checking in. Yeah.
Of course. Well, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
And then she walks off. Okay. Give me a performance check, Jacob, for Rote here. I rolled for the band as a whole.
Oh no.
But if you've got performance, go ahead and roll that up.
Yeah, if it is real bad, Gaston might not hang out very long. He does have something else he might try to do, so.
Okay. There you go. Look at that face. It's bad. It's so bad.
All right. The rehearsal is amazing. It's
Nice.
it actually, maybe some vendors were thinking about leaving, but you ended up drawing a crowd. There's probably
Perfect.
Over a couple dozen people here, kind of just like jamming, and you see drinks are being handed out from Garrig, and the print castles from the brewery, and people are kind of like having a good time dancing. You play your full set list. It lasts almost 2 hours, and it's a great show. Even though it was supposed to be a rehearsal, I think everybody just got into the mood and just could not stop jamming. It was an impressive show. Unintentionally impressive.
Yeah, that's very cool. I love that.
Yeah, so keep it up. Keep it up throughout the week.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. Gaston ends up hanging out, drinking. It's like, ugh, this ale smells. But that's not too bad. I'll have it. I'll have another, please.
Okay.
It just
Sure
hangs
thing.
out and is.
You look over, and there's that half-orc that was handing candies out to those kids. And he says, "Cheers, mate."
He's, cheers. He grins. It's just like, huh, weird. And just drinks and.
What's weird? I ain't seen you.
No, I'm
around
sorry,
here
what?
Before.
Did I say weird?
I thought. Well, I think you did. That's what I said. My
Oh,
name's Garrig.
Garrick, huh? Well,
Yeah.
my name is Gaston. It's an event to meet you. It's a moment. Certainly is a thing that's happened.
Yeah. Weird is right, I'd say. Yeah, you're being weird, Gaston. Relax. And he raises his mug to cheers you.
He is super awkward, like trying to high five somebody who has never done a high five, just like, ugh, and spills on him probably, and it's like, okay.
You're right there.
Yes, no, I'm fine.
All right.
Maybe the ale was stronger than I was expecting, I suppose.
It's not that strong. I've had 6 already.
Well, I've had 7.
Oh, well. Make that 8, and he hands you another one.
Oh, all right.
That's all right. I'll put this on my tab. The print castles know I'm good for it.
Who's that?
They're the
Green Castles?
the family that owns the brewery back in town proper.
Ah,
Yeah.
I'll have to
So,
remember.
I'm usually not.
Maybe I
this,
can give them a tip or two on producing something finer next time.
Yeah. I'm usually not this friendly, but this music's got me in a mood, I suppose.
It is quite good, I must say. This is the best music I've heard since I've left Cheliax.
Oh, chillaxian, eh? Well. Kind of just nods and kind of goes quiet.
And it's just like, nods back.
Yep. Well, it's
Well,
nice to meet
see you later.
Gaston. Yep. All right.
Yeah.
This is the correct response to a chillax.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Well, anything else you guys want to do for the evening? Otherwise, it's gonna kind of wind down a bit, and people are gonna make their way home.
Yeah, I think once Garrig leaves, Is it Garrig or Garag?
Garrig?
Garrig, like Lou Gehrig.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Once when he leaves, Gaston is going to give a few beats and kind of leave after him.
Okay.
And just kind of lightly tail him.
All
Attempt
right.
to, anyway. Just like, but try to be very casual about it. And it's like, I'm assuming it's when everybody else is leaving, kind of a thing.
Yeah. You
The
kinda
night's
wait.
wound down,
He's
and
kind of hanging out and talking to other people. But you see by the end of the set, he kind of ends up by himself in a corner, kind of just drinking. And you see that his demeanor's changed a little bit. He kind of gets a little serious, and you can see that he's kind of looking down and into his cup, not really paying much attention to what's going on around him. And then finally, he takes like one last large swig, and then walks out the front of the barn without saying goodbye to anybody. You see his mood's kind of changed a bit for some reason.
yeah, he looks down and he's like, Rupert, been good tonight. Would you like a little bit of ale? He like did not expect you to do that. I caught me off guard. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, he's like, you must really want some. It's been a while. Here you go. And he'll like put down his mug and let Rupert have a few like gulps, and he's like, well, shit, now I can't finish that. Disgusting. He just like puts it on the table, and then he'll walk out after. Again, casually. It's not like making this obvious. Just kind of meandering through town after.
All right. Go ahead and give me a stealth check. Oh, I think this is the first check of the game.
No, Jacob rolled performance.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Sorry, second check of the game. First one for you.
Yes, the first one. This is so dumb.
Is Gaston about to
What do
find
you-
his LeFou?
Yeah, right? All right, blind GM roll. That's the one we want.
Yes, please.
Oh, I didn't change my dice for Gaston.
Okay. Well. Alright, you take off after the set kind of dies. Merrick, why don't you give me a perception check?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. You see this all kind of transpire between Gaston and Garrig. You can clearly see that Gaston has kind of had his focus on Garrig for whatever reason, and after a few minutes, he follows after Garrig out of the barn. Looks like Garrig is walking towards town proper. Follow after? What are you doing?
Yeah, I mean, at this part, like late in the night, I assume somebody's come to relieve Merrick for. Like, we should have shut this down a while ago. It seemed like the other guards come up, but he's sticking around for the music. It's like, you Wanderer guy's being weird. I gotta go take a look. Whoever the other guard I'm talking to, can you handle this? Shutting us down here?
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay.
All right. I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I wish I would have been here for that music. It sounded nice.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it should be good tomorrow. So anyway, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's a week-long festival.
Yep.
These
Yep.
things are exhausting.
Yep. Yep.
Hey,
Instead of
alright,
first shift
yeah.
stone.
He's just started going. Yeah, it's like it's the really old guard that just like really wants to chat during shift
Yeah.
changes. And I'm like, Oh,
I've
yeah.
got a
Oh,
really bad corn. Just show
I hear
up
somebody's
overnight.
calling. I gotta go. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I think I'll kind of jog a bit to get closer to him, and then be very obvious, not running, but walking fast. Just past Gaston. Just being there.
You run past Gaston?
No. I kind of like jog a bit to
Oh, I was
catch up
like, oh,
because I've been
shit.
like
Yeah.
this old guy's been chatting to me for a bit.
Okay.
I
yeah.
did the like jog and then like get around the corner and start walking, just quickly. And it's like try to pretend that that's my regular pace, just
Okay.
walking pretty quick.
All right.
If I can try and catch up there.
Yeah, I'll say that meandering through the diminishing crowd, you're able to catch sight of the back of Gaston and his tiger companion, which everybody's kind of like oohing and ahhing. And as Garrig is maybe a couple hundred feet in front of you, Gaston, he turns into an alley.
He would keep walking and look down the alley. What does he see down the alley? He's not going to stop. He's going to just keep walking and
Okay.
peek
You
down the alley.
turn down the alley, and
No, he doesn't want to go down the alley. He's
Oh, you
gonna,
don't, you
kinda-
just look.
just like keep walking and like look at down the alley. Like he's probably been like looking at everything. Like
Okay. All right.
I don't know why I looked up. There's no 2-story buildings in this small ass town.
The thatch
No.
work.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No,
No, I think he's kind of just
you
like
just
taking
glance
everything
over.
in anyway. So yeah, he looks down that alley and
Okay. Yeah, you look down the alley, and you see him just walking straight down it. It looks like he's heading southward, away from town proper. Not even looking back or anything, but you see him just keeping his pace. And then you
how big is the town?
you bump into
said, like-
you
sorry.
bump into somebody.
Hmm.
Ah!
Oh,
They say, let's take a break. We'll be back in 5 minutes, everybody. We're going to take a short break, so we'll be back soon. We'll see who Gaston has bumped into and see what other shenanigans we can get
it
into.
really is
also,
somebody.
So. Yeah, we'll be right back. After these
Cool.
messages, we'll be right back. You guys remember that from like the 80s, 90s? Like PBS
Nope.
Kids? No? Okay. Just me then. Saturday morning cartoons? Okay, we're going away. All right. Be back soon.
It's like that. I wasn't born in that decade. 90s. 90s I was. Yes.
yeah.
Hey, we're back from our water break. Thanks for the raid, Reflect Games. Thanks for jumping in. Appreciate you. Hope your stream went well. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Raiders? Hope you all are well. Also, wherever you are in your neck of the woods, we're heading into part 2 of session 1 of playing through the first adventure in the Claws of the Tyrant adventure anthology. This is called Graveland Survivors. I'm calling this show Echoes of Death and Steel. We are at the end of the night on Fire Day, the evening of the Harvest Home Festival. Tomorrow things are in full swing. We've just met our 3 heroes. Rote, the rat folk. I don't think we know what class he is just yet, but he's played by Jacob. Dylan is playing... The hell's your character's name again?
Gaston.
Gaston!
There's a whole song about him.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just curious if he eats 5 dozen eggs a day. I need to know this.
Yeah, Gaston with his animal companion, tiger named Rupert.
Can
and,
afford it, that's for sure.
Merrick the Guard of Ewa's Hope. This festival is being held in Ewa's Hope. It's an annual festival. Ewa's Hope is a small small little farming community filled with retired crusaders, paladins, warriors, and fighters. That's the kingdom of Lastwall. Yeah, it's a nice little community where nothing bad is going to happen, and everybody's going to have a good time.
Yeah.
At this festival, it's a week-long festival, and everything's going to be perfect.
I'm 2 weeks from retirement.
All right, so let's jump back in. Gaston, you were stealthily tracking after one of the NPCs named Garrig, who seemed to be just a simple laborer, lifting things and putting them down for people, other vendors, and just helping people out around the festival as they needed. But yeah, you were following him. And Merrick, the guard, one of the many guards of You As Hope, many, there's like 3, handful of guards, caught sight of Gaston being weird and was instructed or tasked even, by an elder retired crusader, Knight of Ozum, the Dame Talia Gildar, asked Merrick to keep an eye on Gaston. So while Gaston is trailing after Garrig, Merrick is trailing after Gaston, and Jacob's character Rote is back at the Great Barn.
I've been beating it all night. The drum, specifically.
Yep, beating his drum all night.
Multiple drums.
With the rest of the
Multiple
band.
drums, all the drums, yes.
Yeah, it was a great showing. Peel back the curtain a little bit. You and the band rolled natural 20s.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
that's why it was fucking lit, bro.
Epic.
You call your cousin. And, You've been looking for a new sound?
It was an epic rehearsal.
It's your cousin.
But yeah, okay. So Gaston, you don't go down the alley after Garrig. Instead, you continue forward, and you accidentally bump into somebody. You look down and you see it's one of those kids. He says, "Ow! Watch out! Are you blind?"
Oh. No, but you're so short I couldn't see you.
I smelled
why are
you
you
from a
out at this
mile
hour?
away.
Mascot problems.
Way too late. Why are you out? And child like yourself should be asleep.
Don't talk to my brother like that. And you see another kid come out from almost behind them.
Attacked by a cane. Is this
and-
the first battle?
Yes, roll initiative with the 2
Yeah,
kids.
no.
Uh,
Your brothers. Ugh. I hate brothers. He thinks back to his own brothers, and he's just, yeah,
I love my brother.
disgusting. Well, good for you.
I love my
Why are
brother
you?
too.
Again, go to sleep. It's very late. You should be in bed.
You're not our parents. You can't tell us what to do.
Yeah, that's correct. But, yes, I'm leaving. Do whatever you were doing. Leave me be. He's going to.
From up ahead, you hear like a psst, psst, and then the 2 kids look over immediately, and you see, you assume they're parents. Don't dally. Come. The woman, the mother says, and they kind of just look at you and they squint, all suspicious like.
What time is it?
It's probably like 10 o'clock.
Oh,
at night.
okay. Okay.
Between 10
It's not as
and
late as I
11.
thought. Got it.
But
I know when I walk home from a night of drinking, it's usually much later. So it's like 2 a.m. Get out of here, kids. But still, he maintains his, and he just like looks up at the parents and, and he'll try to just like quickly glance back down the alley.
Families.
The mother kind of gestures for the kids to come forward and away from you, and they do. One of them still chewing on like a lollipop or something, and the father figure kind of steps forward and he says, "I don't appreciate your tone with my children, stranger."
Well, sir, they shouldn't be out this late, running around in the street where they could get hurt.
They were standing there. You bumped into them.
Man,
Does this sound like a good time for Merrick to catch up.
Don't you worry about it. I got a
Okay.
plan for Merrick.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, you can walk up if you want.
sure. Right. Whatever you say.
Why
Let's
are
go,
you
Rupert.
following Garrick?
I'm going home. I'm going to the inn. This is my first night in town. I'm
Oh,
trying to make my way back from the, well, too bad you weren't back at the barn. That the band put on one of the best shows I've seen since, well, a long time.
oh, we heard it. We
Anyway.
heard it from plenty far away.
Oh, well.
Go and roll
They were quite good. They were quite good.
roll a perception check.
Okay.
Secret.
These folks sound shitty. Some going on.
How would they even... okay, blind GM roll, sorry. I'm not following anyone. Simply making my way downtown, back to the inn.
Bum, bum, bum.
Well, it seems you missed your stop, and they gesture back behind you.
Huh.
And as you look back, you see a guard walking up behind you, his halberd in hand. Merrick, you see the stranger talking to Jono Brushpaw. And with your perception check, Gaston, you notice that this man's ears are tipped with with fur almost. It's a little weird.
Hmm.
I'll make myself known. Oh, Mr. Brushpaw. So you've met our visitor?
Ah, yes. Hello, Merrick. Sorry, I was just introducing myself to the gentleman in front of you. The man in front of you kind of holds his hand out, expecting you to introduce yourself to him.
To me? To
Yeah.
Gaston?
To Gaston. To the stranger here.
He'll look down at the hand, and he does extend his hand and said, Gaston.
Nice
My
to
name is
meet you.
Gaston.
I'm Jono. Jono Brushpaw.
Jono.
It's my wife Yeluva and my two kids, Retsnav and Retsnov.
This is Rupert. My
Yes.
tiger.
We noticed a strange scent.
Does he smell that bad? That you might be able to... Should maybe give him a bath.
He smirks and he says, "Oh, I apologize, stranger. Well, it is nice meeting you, Gaston. I've got to take my family home." He kind of nods and bids Merrick a farewell.
He kind of, after he lets them walk away a little bit, and he's kind of like, sorry about the one I bumped into. Tell him I'm sorry. Sorry.
He kind of looks over his shoulder and gives you a nod. And squints his eyes and walks away.
Well, Gaston, I heard something about an inn on the way here. I'm happy to show you where that is.
Yes, please. That would be amazing. I saw it in the daylight, and then at night, everything looks different in the dark, you know.
Yep.
You don't have dark vision like some people do.
Yep, people get mixed around here all the time. It's just, and then as he's walking, we go here. It's at there's the center, town center, just over there.
Thank you.
If you look in the distance, there's a big tree over there. That's a good way to get your bearings.
The big tree in the middle of a town.
Oh no!
How did I miss it?
The one further back there. It's like hundreds of years old. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Impressive.
You can just see the top of it, just over there on the mountain there. Yeah, that's a little northeast-ish.
He's like squinting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of squinting going on in this game.
I don't see the
Look
tree,
like-
but
Oh yeah, you actually can't see it right now, but
yeah, it's dark
just
outside
keep going
again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I look forward to in the morning. Well, thank you.
Great. Yeah. Yeah. Have a good time at the festival tomorrow.
Thank you. I will do my best.
Great. And they'll just start kind of walking off
Yep,
in the opposite
Gaston is
direction and
walking towards the inn.
look back occasionally, make sure he gets into the inn.
Okay. Gaston headed to the
Mm.
inn.
Yeah, Gaston will head to the inn.
Okay.
And was he able to see while all that was going on, just like glancing, trying to passively glance to see if he could see Garrett go a specific way after he
No.
went down there? Okay,
Nope, he is gone.
got it. That's fair.
Okay. Yeah. You see Gaston walking to the inn, Hope's Breath Inn. It's a small, quaint little establishment. There's a handful of people in here. You see a young man kind of scrambling to get drinks for people, and he's just like, I'm sorry, I don't usually do this. It's not Herdaz at the Great Barn. Hi sir, just have a seat anywhere. Wait, it's not a restaurant. Why am I telling people to have a seat? Anyways, yeah, then he kind of just he looks like very overwhelmed. But he's like cleaning tables off, and there's like maybe a handful of people in here. But as you come in, maybe a few minutes after, crowd starts coming in. Shortly after, Herda does come in after, and the kid behind the bar seems relieved, and Herda pats him on the back calmly, and yeah, she kind of takes over and starts to help serve drinks and little bites of food to folks. But yeah, back at the Great Barn, Rote, you and the band are wrapping up, putting your instruments away. Everybody's in a great mood. Like, they're even treating you with a little bit of respect, and giving you pats on the back and saying good show.
Thank you. Yeah, Biggie. I was really impressed, actually.
Yeah,
It's a good job. Yeah.
ditto. You did great, surprisingly.
Yeah. Hopefully, we don't steal my drumsticks tomorrow. Right.
No promises. Well, what are we doing now, boss? And they look over to Elizo, and he says, "Well, I'm going to retire at the lodge. I have rooms for you at the Hope's Breath Inn." Crashing's like, I don't have a room with you there. Eliza says, "No, I couldn't afford to have another room for you there. So, sorry, Crashing. Maybe next time." He kind of gives him a wink and a smile. Crashing kind of just... Am I saying his name different? Crassian? I like Crassian. That sounds better. The halfling, he kind of just shakes it. He's like, shit. I gotta slum it with these three. Kind of shakes his head. Well,
It's okay. We don't take up much room at all, so almost forgot my voice there. There we go. We don't take up much room at all, Crassian. So there's going to be a lot of room, even though we're sharing, as long as Bicky and Cleb don't join your stuff. I do have a drumstick over here, and I pull out one of the old ones that got gnawed on because one of the goblins, I don't know who, chewed on it last time I lost my drumsticks.
Crassian's already lost interest and is walking away.
Yeah, that guy's a jerk. Okay.
To show you guys what he looks like here. This is Crassian Pattertap, the halfling singer. Second to Elizo.
1/8 of a barbershop quartet.
Oh,
Boo. No,
I'll see myself out.
yeah, so, Elizo, kind of, once he doesn't have anything, he's the singer, so he kind of just grabs whatever he can, gets a beer, slams it, and then walks out and starts to head to town proper also. The lodge that he's staying at is basically next door to the Hope's Breath Inn, but you are accompanied by both Bicky and Kleb, and they're kind of like, they're including you in their jests and jabs, rather than ignoring you, because they you all did great and they're happy. And when they're happy, it seems like it's gonna brush off on you.
Yeah, I'm very uncomfortable, but I am trying to enjoy it because I have a rather antagonistic relationship with these two goblins. And I'm not the most sociable person, but or Soki. But yeah, I'm follow them, and when we do get to the inn, I think I would try to nab a drink. I pay for it, of course, but I would try to nab a drink, and then go into my room, take the large drum off my back, flip it upside down because it's just kind of hollow, and then crawl inside and pull a little blanket over it, and I have a little fort, and then just drink my drink, and then kind of go to bed in my little burrow.
just a little guy.
Just a little guy.
Okay. Crassian, as you guys are walking, he's like maybe a handful of paces ahead of you. Kind of looks back. He's like, "I get the top bunk. You all can sleep on the floor for all I care. If there is a bunk, at least. And if there's not a bunk, I get the bed closest to the window."
I was planning to sleep on the floor anyways, so I mean that works for me.
And then, you guys walk up and into the inn. There's seems to be the place. The after party's going on here. There's dozens of people hanging out, drinking, having a good time. Gaston, if you're still there, you see part of the band walk in, and as they do, you're all met with like cheers, and maybe even some of the crowd are like, "Encore, encore!" And one of the patrons is like, "Where's that black-haired man? Could he regale us with another one of his petulant songs?" No.
I just look over at Grassy, and since he seems to be the de facto leader without...
Ah, yes. Well, I would be happy to take... Oh, there's no stage here. Well, we can prop ourselves up here. I could just do the singing. I don't think I need any accompaniment unless... I think I'll be fine. And then the crowd kind of goes like, No, we want to hear them too. Their drumming was great.
I'm gonna snag the drink and run to my room. That's too much social pressure.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, so you disappear up to your room, and Bicky and Kleb begin to bicker about who's gonna take the lead in the melody, and you hear them kind of bickering after a bit, and while you're kind of getting comfortable on your bed up at the inn upstairs, you hear them start to kind of play this strange offbeat song, and maybe occasionally you hear Crassian kind of yelling at them. Let's see. Oh, they ended up playing pretty well again. Sans, Elizo, and
Rote.
Rote, and Elizo and Rote. Sorry, Um, Gaston, do you want to do anything else? Merrick?
No. Gaston's just probably gonna hang out at the inn. Let Rupert warm the bed up. So Rupert's gone in to sleep, but he's hanging out at the bar kind of, and when the band comes in, he lights up and is like, "Oh hell yeah, ready for another little performance here. Hopefully they play well." And he's kind of just hanging out there. He sees Rote run off and probably says out loud, even though he meant to just think it, "Weird." And then it's just drinking there, listening to the music, and eventually we'll retire.
Okay.
For the evening. Just also paying attention to what songs they are playing, so he could potentially mess around with them on his lute, but he's not confident enough in his skill to be like, I shall join you tonight on this table, since again there's no stage here. So he's just trying to think of what these songs are, and maybe he can figure out a tune to join in one. He hasn't played with anybody, but that's more internal. It's not super outgoing with the lute. He's
Okay. Yeah, they so without
no performance ranks.
Without the rest of the band there, they're and Crassy leading it. They're kind of improvising a bit, and his songs are tending to be a bit more like cynical and mocking almost. But yeah, it's good. It seems like it's a good tone, melody and harmonies there. So everybody's kind of just like jamming along. Conversations are being had. You can feel the excitement for the festival going strong into the night. And yeah, what's Merrick doing?
He's gonna head home. I think he lives on like the second floor in like the attic of a widowed lady who runs a boarding house. He's just got one room. He goes and he changes like out of his guard stuff and goes back to the inn. I assume it's the only inn in town. And then goes to, there's like clearly the table, like the areas where all the visitors would come and all this kind of stuff. And then he goes over to the side where there's a seat waiting for him with like all the other guys that he usually eats with, and orders like the standard beer and the regular stew, and tries to just be an off-duty guard, and anything that is going on that is not his problem is not his problem right now.
Yeah.
People being rowdy, someone else is on duty. Yeah. Tries not to see anything illegal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you catch eyes with Gaston for a moment.
Didn't see
I
him.
think Gaston would do the same thing. Kind of just like, yeah.
Nice. Perfect. Excellent relationship.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at that roof. That's a roof.
Yeah, this is certainly a roof.
Okay. All right. Well, if nothing else, then the night goes by without any issue. You all get a full night's rest. Wake up at the crack of dawn. It's a new day.
Gaston's stomach is a little upset from the quality of the beer not being to his gut biome's liking, but he'll survive.
Okay.
Trying to make him unlikable.
Yeah, the next morning, Crassian is sleeping in. There is a bunk and an extra bed, so there's 3 beds, surprisingly. But because you opted to sleep on the floor, Bicky and Kleb get their own bed. Crassian gets the top bunk, and they are sleeping in. Would Rote be an early riser? What kind of what's going on with Rote the morning after?
Yeah, Rote would definitely be an early riser. Kind of like many other rat folk, Rote is very is fastidious the right word, about his cleaning, about his hygiene. So I would, go down to the, like the washroom and be able to, like water, and then of course I have some of my own supplies. Yeah.
Just like a little, yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
But yeah, I would have gotten up early and done that. And also, since there was less people around, I would feel more comfortable going in and actually getting some food and just kind of hanging out a little bit in the common area without any of the instruments on me.
okay. Cool. Yeah. It is. There's hardly anybody there. We'll say that it's maybe like 8 o'clock in the morning. The innkeeper is there. There's maybe like 3 people other than you, so this is perfect. Perfect for you, I think. Um, this is Herda again to give you someone to talk to, if at all. But she says, "So, hello, dear. Care for some bread and coffee?"
Uh, yes, but please, um, hmm, I don't know exactly if I want the coffee, but do you have any cheese? Maybe so some bread and cheese, and do you have a little bit of like jam or spread?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Yes, yes, that sounds ideal. Thank you.
Of course, of course. She kind of smiles. She's. You get a sense of nervousness also off of her, but when she starts to like pull the food down and prepare it for you and put the plate together, you see that she's very calm and deliberate in every move. It's not a movement is wasted. She's very efficient, and maybe as you're watching her, you see her touch her stomach again. Um, as she's kind of like waiting for something to get warm, or like before she brings you the plate over, just like a cheese and meat plate basically. And she says, "You all were wonderful at the barn yesterday."
Oh, good. We don't always play so great, but last night was quite good. I just hope that we can maintain that level of performance for all of you.
Yes, let's hope so too. The last few years, Elizo's come through. The performance has been decent to say the least, but I think since adding you, it's been upped a significant amount.
Oh, thank you. It's been an adventure so far. Yes.
What
Ve-
is
Very different.
what is your name?
Roads.
Rote. Nice to meet you. I'm
Roads. Yes.
Herda.
Hoda. Pleasure. Um, very nice. This is very good.
I just like shove a couple things into my mouth. As well, it's just like two agitated people of like agitated because we're uncomfortable. And it's like, I don't know what to do.
That's all right. And she kind of just smiles and she says, "Well, just let me know if Herda, Herda." This man comes
Different
charging.
person.
This man comes charging into the inn, and her eyes kind of go wide, and as soon as she sees who it is, you see her demeanor kind of change immediately, and her face scrunches, and she says, "Joseph, I told you not to be like this. The inn." She's like, "I don't give a damn, woman. You were out so late last night, I had to cook for myself." And they just start to kind of get into an argument, and you see the other two patrons there kind of just like they quiet themselves, they look down, and then they kind of just put their heads down and just drink their coffee. And this goes on for like a solid couple of minutes before things calm down, and you see that she's on the verge of tears before he leaves, and she kind of she says, "I'm sorry about that," to you and the other patrons. And then she kind of goes behind the counter, and you see her kind of wipe her eyes a little bit, and then go back to cleaning and just tidying things.
Rote just kind of is downcast because he doesn't like seeing that type of treatment, but I mean, much like the goblins antagonize him, so he kind of feels powerless to do anything. So he'll keep eating, and much like the other patrons, he is shrunken even further into himself, feeling very uncomfortable and powerless in that sort of dynamic.
Yeah, it's definitely a little quiet and a little awkward, and a few more patrons come in, and by then she's kind of recovered and smiling and chatting it up with some of the other locals, and travelers start to come down from the upstairs bedroom areas, and no sign of the rest of your bandmates though. Maybe Gaston comes down. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, Gaston comes down probably a few 10 minutes or so after the their scene of the yelling and arguing kind of thing. So he would come down and let open the front door or swing open the door, however it is, so Rupert could go relieve themselves, and just it was a loud ruckus. Wasn't able to sleep into my normal time because of it. It's kind of just like muttering. Don't know what that was, Rupert, but well, get out, go shit somewhere, and come back. Walk over to the bar.
All right. By this time,
He'll bury it. Don't worry.
By this time, with everybody kind of coming in for the festival, every seat is full except one next to the drummer, the rat folk drummer there.
He'll actually, seeing that and recognizing Rote from the night before, his eyes go a little wide and a little grin comes across his face, and he walks over. Says, "Morning. It was a great show last night. You certainly, could beat it all night long. It was amazing." To steal your joke from right here.
Thank you. I don't know if I've seen a creature like you travel with.
Oh,
How
Rupert?
did you? Yeah. How did they become your companion?
Well, one day, we met, and he just followed me around. And I started calling him Rupert, and he listened. For whatever reason, he can understand what I was saying, and I don't understand it. He's been with me for a while, but just came across him one day.
Huh.
Very random, but don't know if it was a gift from Erastil or simply just, I don't know, some reincarnation of my grandfather come back to hang out with me forever. I don't understand. I don't know, but he's been a great companion. He's
Interesting.
assuming
Well,
beggars aren't very common, right?
Not in this
Oh,
area.
okay.
well, I mean, from my home, I know there are other folks like me that can speak to the rats there as well. So, speaking to feline folks like that, I suppose that makes sense.
Yes, I can't understand him, but he tries to talk to me. Last night, actually, when I offered him some beer, he sounded really weird, but doesn't normally sound like that. He's been great, though. He's cool. Well, I didn't want to bother you last night, but might be fun to, well, he pulls out of his little pocket his little lute. So maybe we could play sometime. You were quite a drummer.
Oh,
Might be fun, but we don't. No pressure, of course. Just thought it might be. He's like uncomfortable like asking you this.
But yeah, you could see Rote kind of shrink in for a minute, like his nose is twitching, and he has like these big round ears that have kind of pulled over a little bit. You see him thinking, and the ears kind of pop out, and he sits up a little bit. He's like,
You actually want to play with me?
Well, I've not played with anyone in what feels like years. It very well could be. And like I said, you were very, very good last night. And no, there's truly no pressure, but just thought maybe it might be. It could be fun. I don't know.
Well, all of my drums are upstairs, but I could go grab something. Maybe not here. If Krasin or if any of the other band member they might get a little upset. We have a lot of practice that we need to do, but perhaps if we left it in, that
Of course. No, I understand the devotion to a band. You must give your everything to it. So I would not want to come in, especially after last night. That camaraderie. I would not want to come
camaraderie.
interpose.
Sure, yeah, okay.
Well, one day maybe. Again, just something to think about.
Sure. Sorry. You said your name is Rupert.
No. No. My companion, the tiger, his name is Rupert. My name is Gaston. M. Stone.
Okay.
Yes.
Gaston, I'm Rote.
Roasts. Correct.
With
Rote.
Drumhead, yes. Easy to remember.
I take like the last crumb.
I would certainly be open to play if we are outside of the inn. Maybe, yes. Okay.
I slip under the table and run away.
Okay.
It sounds like weird. Cool. Well, excuse me, miss. He's calling to the woman the serving woman. What was her name?
Herda.
Herda.
Yes, how can I help you?
Good
Hello. Good
I
morning.
don't know if you recall yesterday, but you claimed you would have fresh bread and pastries this morning.
Yes, of course.
I would love to see them and smell them before I taste them.
It's very, very particular of
weird.
you. But yes, if you just come around the corner here, you'll see I have them all laid out.
Oh, perfect. Sorry, I was
That's all right,
talking
it's
to.
It's a bit
Didn't
crowded
notice them
in
over here.
Not used to
Yes,
having
it's-
such a big crowd, so understandably so. You didn't see the stand,
It's
yes.
quite busy. Very surprised to see such a town so busy despite the festival. It must be a bigger deal than I initially gave it credit for.
Well, we're always at capacity around the Harvest Home Festival. It's a big draw for at least 20 or so miles.
Well, as fate would have it, this was not my intended reason for being in town. I was just passing through on my way further north, but now that I'm here for the festival, I might have to stay. Especially if the music continues to be as good as it was last night. And I would like to look at that one a little bit closer. Point at like a strawberry croissant.
Sure. Yeah, it's like twice the size. Everything is still warm, or warm enough, and yeah, all kinds of pastries.
Yeah,
She takes a piece of parchment paper, wraps it up, and gives it to you. She says, "This is on the house."
You sure?
Yes, it's fine. Welcome to you as
Well,
hope.
Thank you, and I thank you. And just kind of like holds it up and nods and
She smiles.
smells it. He just smells it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, yes. My name is Gaston. And my cat companion, his name is Rupert. He will respond to that if you
Oh,
see him in your
oh.
planters or anything. He's
I remember
probably
you from
relieving himself
yesterday.
there.
Yes.
Apologize.
You didn't like my onion jam, I think, from the stall I was setting up yesterday.
Well, I have to admit, onions are a unique choice for a jam.
Yes. But you must have missed the bacon in there also. But yeah, it's I like to experiment. And I use.
Well, is this an experiment, or is this,
No, this is
what it
this is-
appears?
This is standard fare. Yes.
Okay, perfect. I
used
do
the-
not.
I use the festival as a bit of a testing ground, I suppose, for my experiments, and kind of just watch what sells, what doesn't.
Well, my prediction is that onion jam will rot on your shelves for a long, long time. But
She laughs and laughs. Well,
I'm being very serious. That he's just like shaking his head.
maybe I'll mark it up as maybe a collector's item or a unique rarity from.
Hand number them all.
And then,
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Get them submitted to PSA for grading.
I don't know what that means.
So, well, I'll let you know how this croissant is, and thank you very much. You Herda, correct?
Herda, yes.
Herda. Perfect.
Herda, yes. Just like that. Herda.
Understood. Thank you again. Yes. He
Okay.
will walk outside and go try to find Rupert.
All
We're
Right.
right.
Probably
just so
just right
glad
around
he
there.
left before that conversation happened.
Go to roll a secret perception check as you leave Hope's Breath Inn.
Gaston,
Yes, Gaston.
right? Okay. Oops, I forget that there's the blind button. It's literally right next to the other button. I don't know how to forget.
Okay. All right. Well, you head outside with your croissant, and you find Rupert's already did his business, and he is being inspected by those two children again, Retsnav and Retsnov. Maybe we just cut to Merrick and see where they're at this morning, though.
I think, yeah, I wanted to jump in there. So I think he's, put on guard uniform, heading to the inn. Walking past, I think, on his way there, looking at the cat. I think he stops, looks at the tiger in the bushes that's like squatting. See, the tiger looks back at him. He's just like,
They make eye contact.
yeah. Okay.
He does
whatever.
not. Rupert does not break eye contact first.
Yeah. Okay. And then I think walks as Gaston's coming out, I think Merrick's coming in to there. Yeah. And as he's walking in, it's like, Herdo, what's the special for today?
Oh, it's a turnip omelets.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yes, turnips, bacon, and just root vegetables. Got a whole smattering of them.
Sounds good. Yep, gotta get that usual to go and see you at the festival.
All right.
Just add bacon to whatever nastiness you
I
come
was
up with.
I was hoping it would be the onion bacon.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was gonna be the onion jam.
I was gonna say how amazing it was.
Uh,
Never changed her. Or no. Always make the best food.
turnip pancakes,
Yeah.
onion and bacon jam. Yeah, sausage, all that, all the fixins. Sausage,
Yeah. I
bacon.
think I'll just grab that in a. It's like half. I feel like it's half prepared because it comes in here every morning. But it's just like gets it in there and yeah, heads outside to see these whatever American the brush paws are doing, or whatever Gaston and the brush paws are doing. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. You see,
I'm like-
Retsnav and Retsnov are like they're smelling Rupert. Like they're like not getting super close. I mean, what would Rupert be doing with kids?
Eating
Uh,
Eating.
He'd,
Yeah.
he'd probably be. I see him being relatively patient, and kind of probably like how cats are with babies at times, where they're like sitting there, but like kind of like and like leaning back a little bit, and maybe like raising a paw a little bit, and like kind of smelling them back, and like ready if anything goes on wrong, but he's not like hackles up and puffed up or anything like that. So Gaston probably is like about to take a bite and is like notices this and takes a quick step forward, but then notices that it's maybe not as bad because Rupert's kind of like chill. So he just walks up behind and Rupert, you've made some friends?
Ah! Oh, it's you. Uh, one of the guys, one of the boys says, yeah, we found your cat. We could smell it before we could see it, though. It smells funny. We've never smelled anything like this before. Right? No, we haven't. It's very new to us. Where do you come from? What's your name?
My name is Gaston and I come from the south.
Oh, we were talking to the cat, but it's nice to meet you, Gaston. I'm Retsnav. This is Retsnav. They look identical.
He's just like looking between both of them. Okay. Just so you know, Rupert does not speak. At least not in the language that we might understand.
Ah, well.
Can he roll a knowledge nature?
Sure.
I don't know if it would have to be society or not, but or if he could do nature with. Do they have similar ears to the dad? He would take a look at that.
Yeah. They look near
And then-
identical.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then knowing this scent thing, if he can try to figure something out about, yeah.
Yeah, good roll. Society, nature's fine too.
I don't have society, so I'm gonna do nature.
You're not entirely sure, but you don't think these kids or that family are exactly human.
Got it.
But maybe as you're kind of watching them interact with Rupert, you do notice that one of them is actually a girl. Just the way that she's kind of she's acting a little bit different. The boy is you can. There's something about their demeanor that separates them now that you're kind of observing how they're interacting with Rupert. One's a boy, one's a girl, though they are nearly identical. You do catch that the girl has a bit of like slightly graying spots in her hair, and they're like
Interesting.
both like bright red hair, bouncy curls, short, but yeah.
Yeah, he takes that in and is kind of just processing and as well, Rupert, they seem to be fine. So if don't worry, I don't think they're going to try to hurt you. Play if you feel like it. He's kind of just going to let this interaction keep happening and stand there and eat the croissant, but keeping an eye on it just in case kids try to hurt Rupert.
As you're watching this, Garrick walks by, like in between you and the kids. Kind of gives you a nod, and he looks like he's heading to the festival.
All right. Just take a note of where he came from. It's probably the same direction that he left him last night, from that same alley direction.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like he's got some kind of pastry in his hands too. Maybe he walked into the inn, grabbed something, and walked out, and was walking past you at this point. But
And Gaston will hold up his pastry and like they did last night, and he'll say cheers. And he'll try to cheers his pastry with his pastry.
Oh, he's already walked by at this.
Oh fuck.
he's-
Okay.
yeah,
Whatever.
He walked through by and gave you a nod as he was
Oh,
walking by.
okay.
oh,
Well, he does it. He
if
does
it didn't have
like
gay
way too
vibes
late.
already.
Oh. He doesn't understand what cheersing is. Don't do that in Cheliax.
But I think that's a good stopping point for today's session, as we are at our time. So that's it, everyone, for Echoes of Death and Steel. Start of the Graveland Survivors, getting to know our characters here and some of the NPCs around you as Hope. So yeah, catch us next week as we have a party. So the Harvest Home Festival is in full swing. Starday, the 14th of Rova. All right, everybody, take care, and don't forget to live by the
by
die,
the die,
die
and
by
die
the
by the
die.
die.
Come touch pastries with us.
Yeah,
Come touch
and,
pastries.
Touch pastry.
and beat it all night long.
And don't forget to squint. Keep
Yes.
on squinting.
Squint on, squinting on.